Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall is exactly 11 o'clock. 11 bells on whatever night of the week it is. I can never think of it when I'm doing that. I'm not doing that intentionally at all. If it's on Thursday, to be whinging. If it's on Wednesday, to be Thursday. I'm in the heart of Langerland in Sunday as well, in the Kingsley Hotel. Posh little gaff, this, I'll tell you. It would befit any Langer to put his head down here for the night, I'll tell you. I never seen a hotel with between the where the bed is, the bedroom we'll call it, and the toilet, the bathroom. There's a little the wardrobe is on the right hand side, and then there's a little desk and a chair, sort of for an office, on the way in, and there's two bowls, and then two circular bowls, and then for sinks, and there's a shower, and there's also a bath. The Langers know how to do it. I have to give them credit, I must say. And very posh, I must say, to be fair now. I'm on the first floor. I wasn't told the code there because I went out for a walk. You need a code for the elevator when you're coming up. But there was a woman that showed me that. I'd be the last in, so I don't be told the things at the desk because I have to park up the bus. Very nice people, and she even came out and showed me and lifted the barrier for me and showed me where to park for safely for the night. So this morning we were late out of the we're out of the traps early, but we're late getting out of Dodge. It was after 10 o'clock when they don't have an ultimatum put to them about a time. They seem to just take their time. Tomorrow morning is different. Because I told them I booked them into the Cove, into the Titanic experience at 10. So I told them I had to be leaving here at 9. So even though 15:15 to do. So they said they can rally the troops, no bother, if they have a time to be there. So I took that and put it to use this evening. We went to the Cliffs of Moher today. Not as big a crowd as usual there. I don't know, is it the cancellation of the flights? Is it they have a new ruling as well that you can't come at any time now. If you have a booking made, you have to come at the time that the booking is for. They changed that last week. They're getting very crabby, Clare County Council. The drivers used to get a free tea. Now they have to pay €1 for it. Might as well charge the $2.50. It's not the value of it, but it's like, why would they up it from or expected €1 from you? Maybe there was people taking advantage, saying there were drivers and weren't. We went from there. We had food in. They were a bit peckish. We went into McHugh's and the Scanner and had a couple of pints apiece, women and men. They're a family. They resembled me at the Waltons that used to be on whatever mountain it was. I forget what it was, but they're the way they mingle, and the three generations of people there, and they were having quizzes and different things on the bus. They're an awful happy gang altogether, different to what I've met before. Takes you a few days to get in on the swing of things, but we're having a great old time altogether, great old banter. Anyway, we went on to Bunratty then, but of course Bunratty, there was a banquet tonight. It was closed at 4:30, and we arrived at 25 to 5. So just in a small bit of shopping. It was still over an hour and a half to Langerland. So I went walking there I thought there might be a pub within a few hundred yards. And I walked a few different directions, but no sign of a pub. Is anyone in the comments that knows where I could have a pint tomorrow night? Rather than having it in the hotel, I'd like to go to a small place within walking distance now, not 2 miles away. We had 4 today, got off to a rocket start altogether with Kevin Reinshart, well-bred, Jehangir, drifted out to 13 to 2. There's more under the bonnet there as well. Would he be a likely candidate for their gold cup or their silver cup or whichever of them? He ran that in 1:10 today, and things didn't fall right from him, or else they'll have to up him to 7 furlongs. But we'll keep him on side for the next day. And after that then, it was sort of downhill. And I'd be thinking the 2 in Ireland would definitely be placed. One Boss, I thought they might go fast enough for him to catch them, but he wasn't able to wing it at the start. and he finished fourth. He needed extra furlong, probably 9 furlongs, or a mile in Galway would suit him, or suit her, before she folds. And just call me Pete. Forget about him. Trope Power, which was my first selection. I thought he was going to win it, but he threw out the dummy again. He's a dodge. The other one in Black Soul ran no such race. That must have been the ground. So after getting off to a good start, it was a sort of a break-even day, and a good job because the prize. And it's amazing. I took 7-2 last night. I didn't get the 13-2, but I backed it in at 13-2 each way today, and I had a tri-cast combination, or tri-cast combination, first, third and fourth. The second one mucked me out of that, and I put Summergand in a reverse forecast with the winner as well, but didn't get that either. On to tomorrow. I kept it simple. 2 horses, both won last time out. Hope they can repeat. And a little reverse forecast in the 340. In the 340 it says 6 furlong sprint. Good to soft, good in places, which is similar to the ground at Albert Cee on his first run for James Owen after moving yards from Jane Chapel-Heim. Ran in a good time, 1:10. Scooted home. If I can run the 1:10 tomorrow, I would up £10 for this.
It's Haydock down into the dip, furlong and a half to go. Connie's Rose, Albert Cee and Glamorous Express, and it's these 4 at the moment. Albert Cee out in the centre for Sean D. Bowen has gone 2 lengths clear here. From in second place Haydock, then Glamorous Express, but Albert Cee is going to make a triumphant return in some style here for Sean Bowen and James Owen. Frankenson Partners won by as much as 5.
Won by 5. We've gone up £10 to 85. That was the first run. Only a 4-year-old. Had one on good to soft as well, 2 runs back. Had steady enough for him there and not overly raced. 9 times ran. Same jockey tomorrow. And the one I'd be afraid of is the one that's the favourite there on the top is Tyriak. Had won 2 races and then was sort of unlucky in running in York. But sometimes unlucky horses are just that, they are unlucky. So it had one of 72, 78, 83. It was the last day, and it's gone up £1 to 84. I prefer the other one, small stakes, reverse forecast, 2 and 3. On to Kempton tomorrow night, a horse here that won last time out as well, Crackswing, for Jamie Fanshawe. It was 2 to 1 earlier. Probably drift out a bit again. I think it's 13 to 8 now. But I beat 3 of those that's up against it again tomorrow. The goat was second. Global Heat was in it as well. But I pulled away. Well, let's see, I have it here. That's him in 3rd place here in the familiar
remain the back 2.
colours.
They're about to straighten towards home, approaching the final 3 furlongs of tonight's feature handicap, and it's Chase the Dollar who will level for home in front. Global Heat's in a great spot there in second, the Royal Blue. Crackswing is now shaken up to the inside in third. The Goat's got a chance in the noseband, then came Selwan, followed by Flower of Dubai, Artisan, Dancer and Gulagong. Racing inside the final furlong and a half. Chase the Dollar now joined far side by Crackswing, near side by the Goat, who's really coming home quite well, but it's Crackswing who at the moment has his measure, and he begins to lengthen away near to the line, and Crackswing will go on to score. It's a double for Tom Marquand. Crackswing.
It wasn't snug enough there. I was going to say as well that one, what do you call it, Albert Cee is entering the Stewards Cup, and I would imagine he'd have to get in, or he'd have to win to get in there, because he's only rated 85 now. He wouldn't get in there if 85, I don't think. There's a fierce interesting race tomorrow. 4-horse race there. We were on Tangoman and a reverse forecast with blue flag flying high. They're putting blinkers on Tangoman tomorrow. Charlie's Choice. It's hard to call it, but because blue flag flying high would be better probably at 9 furlongs, I would imagine, than the 10. Gavin Cromwell has 2 interesting horses in Bellewstown tomorrow. Breezy Zoff was a good third in a race that we won on in Listowel. The one that got away, and was second previously in Roscommon on good ground. The distance will be alright. An each way bet maybe on that tomorrow will be Moher. It's 9-2, and he has won there as well in the 1 mile 6. He looks to be well handicapped. For much Mac in a million. But I thought he'd be an each way bet, but he's not. I was looking at it yesterday. It was 5-1 or 4 in the forecast betting. Why did I say he's well handicapped? Well, he's off 53, and he put 40 on top of that to be 93. We'll say over hurdles, and he was running off 112. He was second to Redwood Queen in Tramore, 6th in that good race to Pigeon House in Punchestown, and had won then off 102. So, like, he seems to have improved since he ran last on the flat. Say It So has had a decent run as well the last day by Ravens Pass. I like the better ground. Anyway, time to get this into the oven and get ready for tomorrow. Bash the bookies over and out.